from Turkey. Welcome to 7th International Symposium on Multidisciplinary Studies and Innovative Technologies. The symposium is organized by Tokat Gazipaşa University from Turkey. The symposium also technically sponsored by IEEE Turkey section. Thank you for your scientific contribution and support the symposium. Let's start the session if you want, if you are ready. First paper belongs to dear Ankit Pandey.
Good evening. We'll start in a minute. Fourth member will join in a minute.
Are you ready to present?
Yes.
Okay. You can share your screen and then start your presentation. Dear Ankit Pandey.
Yes, sir. Just 2 minutes.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. My apologies for the delay. So, Saurabh, could you just share the screen?
Yes.
Is my screen visible?
Yes. You
Great.
can start your presentation. You have 10 minutes, please.
Sure. So, thank you, everybody. Greetings, everybody. My name is Ishan Siddiqui, and along with my group member, my team from Symbiosis Institute of Technology, Pune, Ankit Pandey, Hetang Kothadia, and Saurabh Jain, we're here to present our research on the comprehensive monitoring and observability using Jenkins and Grafana. In this, we provide a review of multiple integration strategies and best practices. So let's talk about the problem statement. So our project, this need for this project was to address the lack of you can say post deployment server analytics. So once you deploy a web application, there is no way to identify whether or not how the app is performing and to measure the server and application health. So the need for this project is to tackle this issue using continuous monitoring for a deployed web application. So for this, there are multiple solutions that are available by big tech companies, but we are proposing a solution which mostly focuses on the open source stack using Grafana and Prometheus to provide a real-time dashboard to track the application's health and measure its metrics, and to detect any bugs or errors, and to alert the system administrator regarding these. So to integrate all this dashboard, the data collection, as well as the application, we can integrate all of these using a tool called Jenkins that provides us with a CI/CD pipeline, or a continuous deployment pipeline that assists the entire developer throughout the process by automating the deployment as well as the analytics part. Could I have the next slide, please? Thank you. So let's talk more about the scope behind our project. So our main objectives with this monitoring dashboard include the implementation of continuous monitoring for the ongoing performance assessment. And we primarily want to focus on building a Grafana dashboard with a visual representation for the immediate insights, or you can say updates, regarding the application's health, and the web traffic that it is facing. And we want to integrate our dashboard and our application using Jenkins to automate the deployment as well as the monitoring process to avoid any manual errors that could happen in the way. And we also want to introduce the idea of early bug detection so that the developer can identify these bugs and vulnerabilities before the end user does. That way, the product can be fixed early on. And we want to ensure the scalability and reliability of our servers. And for that, we will be using Azure. Now, to further explain the tools in detail, I would like to hand this platform over to Ankit to explain in further detail. Over to you, Ankit.
Yeah, thank you, Ishan. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So these are all the tools that we will be using in our project. So the first one is Jenkins. Jenkins is a defined open source solution compromising an automation server to enable continuous integration and continuous delivery, automating the various stages of development cycle such as test, build, and deployment. So the second one is the for the monitoring purpose, we will be using two tools that are Grafana and Prometheus. So Grafana is also an open source tool which is used for data visualization platform. It is a tool which we are using to create the dashboard. The dashboard we will make so that we can continuously monitor the application and launch it onto the server. So it will we will be user will allow to see certain charts and certain graphs onto the dashboard for easier implementation and understanding. So the third one is the for the container for the storage purpose we will be using Docker. So Docker is a software platform that allows you to build, test, and deploy application quickly. Docker packages software into standardized unit called container that have everything that software needs to run, including libraries, system tools, and runtime. Then the fourth tool that we are using is Azure. So as we all know, Azure is a cloud platform that is used by Microsoft, and onto which our whole application will be deployed, and onto which our whole application will be what we say will be launched, so that we can store it onto a cloud platform and continuous development will be done. So next slide, please. Yeah. So this is the methodology of our project, how we will be going through with it. So first of all, we will try to create a first of all, we will try to create the application onto like we have our application with us, and we will be here. We are using Java application so that we create the front end and back end part and directly connect it to the database, so that we have a certain application with us on through which we can monitor. Then we will create the dashboard. So dashboard we will be creating with the help, as Ishan told you earlier, the dashboard we will be creating with the help of Grafana and Prometheus. These are both the tools that are open source, so free of cost. These both the tools are free of cost, so we don't require any extra cost for it. Then once we made the dashboard, we will create a pipeline with the help of Jenkins. That pipeline will connect the dashboard and the application through the help of pipeline. This process is called continuous integration and continuous delivery. First, the application will be deployed onto the server. Then after deploying it, we will create the pipeline so that at both ends they have some connection. They have some pipeline. Then the whole process will be continued. And um, next slide, please. So next slide, next slide. One more next slide. Yeah, this is yeah. Yeah. So now we have what we had made is a continuous monitoring application, one continuous monitoring dashboard of an application. So it will give us real-time performance metrics, such as we will, if any application have some bug, we have our application with us. When we launch that application onto the server, uh, we don't have any information about it, that is it having something, is it running or not. So what we will do is we will continuously check that with the help of the things that we will be using in the dashboard, like performance metrics. These performance metrics are health application. We will see if there are any bugs or not, or we will just check the surety with the help of Azure, that it is scalable and reliable or not. So this next slide, please. This is the sample of the dashboard that we have made. As you can see that we have the Jenkins Health, that is one right now because it is working. It has no problem with it. Then successful job, right now it is none, but when we will be using it, there will be some successful job. Then if the server crashes, then the failed job will appear into it. Then as now executor, there are two free executor. When there will be use when the executor will be in use, there then it will be one, and the executor in use will also be one. So all this process will be monitored with the help of Grafana, with the help of this dashboard. Yeah, now I would like to call Ishan to take us forward from here.
Thank you, Ankit. So now let's talk about the benefits of the proposed solution that we have discussed so far. So the first primary advantage is the improved performance visibility for the effective issue identification, followed by the early bug detection as well as resolution with the help of monitoring. We also have used Jenkins to ensure automated deployment. And for the scalability assurance, we have used Azure. So, Saurabh, could I have the next slide, please? Thank you. Now, as long as there are certain advantages given in the modern day, however, there are certain challenges that we will encounter in this entire research. So, first, our primary challenge is it's a complex setup. We are using different tech stacks built by different developers over the internet. So, these tools, they have a very complex setup, and setting up continuous alerts via emails is a tricky task, and it has to be done properly to ensure that effective alert is sent at real time. Then we also have the data flood management and the speed of the dashboard. Now the dashboard is available to the administrator. However, in case of heavy web traffic, we also need to figure out a way to send all of this data in a much more optimized manner to prevent a dashboard from crashing or lacking. And obviously, we'll be having certain integration hurdles across Azure, Jenkins, Grafana, and Prometheus, because again, there are different tech stacks which are built on different programming languages, and integrating them would be an interesting task. And also the adoption and training for the daily developer to understand this culture of continuous monitoring is another ongoing challenge. Now, I would like to wrap this up quickly. So, to conclude, our project addresses the issue of analyzing the server performance post deployment. And this synergy, or you can say integration of Jenkins, Grafana, Prometheus, and Azure, we believe offers a very viable solution to optimize an application's performance in real time. So thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know.
Thanks for your presentation, all of them. Dear participant, do you have any question about the study?
No question.
Okay, no question. Thank you again. I wish you success. Next paper belong to dear Anna Todorova. Are you present? Dear Anna Todorova, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You have 10 minutes.
Did you see my slide?
Yes.
Yes, okay. First, good day to all. I would like to thank the organizers for the opportunity to participate in the conference. I will present a report on smart marketing solutions applications with artificial intelligence to increase the effectiveness of marketing operations. Artificial intelligence deployment has accelerated in several fields over the past few years. Marketing is one of those professional fields where the potential of AI grows not with days but with hours. The marketing world is undergoing a massive transformation, and AI marketing is taking on an ever-increasing role with the emergence of intelligent marketing tools and generative AI like ChatGPT. The latter creates a wealth of opportunities for marketing teams to do more of what they already do best, but also to do it even more profitably by optimizing costs and time. This report aims to identify actual marketing campaigns in which artificial intelligence based tools are actively used and automated once replace routine human activities. The research methodology includes content analysis of current publications in reputable publications specialized in the field of AI and marketing. The scientific aspect is supported by publications from specialists and leading companies in the area of artificial intelligence, intelligence-based marketing, as well as by the practical experience of the authors of this report. Artificial intelligence, as I said, is fascinating and still cutting-edge technology. AI marketing uses these technologies and includes operations such as data collection, analysis and management, natural language processing, and machine learning. The main goal is no different from permission marketing, to extract more personalized and critically accurate information about users while automating critical marketing activities and solutions. That has helped AI technologies enter more widely than ever in processes such as content generation, improving the customer experience, and delivering more accurate results. As it turns out, what is unique about AI marketing is that it combines based on AI technologies with customers and brand experience data to provide highly accurate insights into the customer journey and market trends. The marketing context complexity and the data coverage scale are enormous challenges for marketing operations. AI can revolutionize the way conventional activities are carried out, thanks to the ability to process ever-increasing volume of data and provide rich information for critical business partners and customers. AI applications are supposed to enable the automations of many many manual processes, which can help alleviate bottlenecks and increase operational efficiency. The possibilities for applying AI in marketing abound, allowing more and more organizations to fully implement it into their operations to help them improve every element of their marketing strategy, from social media posts to email marketing and content marketing. An analysis of current publications on the topic identifying the following specific ways companies are increasing their use of AI to achieve their marketing goals successfully, that are content generations, audience segmentation, chatbots for customer service, programmatic advertising, search engine optimizations, and e-commerce. Artificial intelligence used to generate content saves marketing teams time and money by creating blog posts, marketing messages, copywriting materials, email website themes, video subtitles, website copy, and many other targeted content for types for a target audience. OpenAI's generative AI platform ChatGPT in November 22 sparked a flood of new AI use cases. The reason behind this success is that content creation remains one of the most time-consuming tasks in marketing. Not only does the creative idea take time and mental resources, but so does the stress of ensuring that the content is timely, relevant, engaging, and sufficiently differentiated. AI helps businesses AI also helps businesses intelligently and effectively segment their customers by different traits, interests, and behaviors, leading to improved targeting and more effective marketing campaigns, more robust customer engagement, and improved return on investment. Generally speaking, the segmentation process begins with data that company determines is most useful for its campaigns. It also includes tools that analyze and group customers based on these common behaviors and characteristics. Therefore, the business needs to find a way to distinguish these groups and stimulate each segment to interact with the specific business. Increasingly, marketers are exploring enabling chatbot with artificial intelligence to improve certain aspects of customer service. Once trained, this bot can interact with clients regardless of their customer journey, help resolve tickets quickly and efficiently, and increase customer satisfaction. Recent data shows that 54% of marketers plan to use them on a larger scale in 2024 to achieve more loyal customer relationship, along with well-known resources such as FAQs and customer forums. AI significantly improves organizations' ability to run programmatic advertising using customer history, preferences, and context to deliver more relevant ads with higher conversion rates. Programmatic advertising involves using automated technology to buy and sell digital advertising space. It is primarily done through real-time auctions where advertisers bid for the most competitive ad space. Programmatic advertising is more effective than others from other forms because the process is streamlined. The media buying process is fast. And users see few unappropriated ads. That saves the industry, of course, thousands of dollars and hours of automations. Implementing AI solutions to improve search engine optimizations helps marketers increase page rankings and develop more robust strategies. AI can help marketers create and optimize content to meet new standards of the Google, for example. One of the most popular WordPress SEO plugins, RankMath, has introduced the Content AI feature, which offers real-time content uploads and posting to website, relevant keywords, and relevant embedded links for effective link building. The feature covers web content for over 80 countries, significantly reducing the time to build an SEO strategy, search for best brand keywords, and optimize website content. AI also helps businesses improve their e-commerce programs and digital marketing capabilities by giving them a more nuanced understanding of customer needs and habits, and by automating also tasks and simplifying workflows. Businesses need to offer a personalized customer experience to attract online sales and build a following of returning customers. And this trend is deepening from intelligent product recommendations to a carefully curated email or newsletter. AI-based e-commerce tool can ensure customer find the most relevant products and content a brand's website offers. The applications of AI in marketing presented in the report give a concrete answer as to which are the most relevant areas of application of AI directly related to operational marketing activities. The analysis shows that organizations that have made such investment and identified an AI marketing solutions tailored to their needs enjoy significant benefits, such as reducing time to perform daily tasks and increasing knowledge of their actual and potential customers. The marketing solutions presented in the report demonstrate that based on AI marketing tools supporting but not leading role, the main application of AI algorithms in marketing is to support activities and to reduce the risk of human error. In conclusion, it can be argued that AI marketing is emerging as a strong and significant economic direction. It is focused on implementing AI tools in the activities of organizations. This type of marketing allows companies to perform a broader range of tasks, such as more precisely segmenting target groups and targeting the specific products to the right customers. Obviously, organizations with AI will inevitably have a better chance of remaining competitive and profitable in the dynamic business environment. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your presentation. Department, do you have any question about the study?
No question.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, dear Anna Todorova. I wish you success in your career. Thanks for your presentation. Next paper belongs to dear Irina Tishiganishka. Are you present?
No, Irina. The speaker, Alexander Laptev.
Okay. If you are ready, you can start your presentation.
Yes.
You have 10 minutes, please.
Yeah. Yes, of course. I am connected. It's very bad now. Is not video. Good day. I am glad to welcome my colleague of the conference. I report on the topic of the office for your attention. Application finite partially order state in the determination of product change planning strategy. Increasing the effectivity of a management of a production and price in the inextricably like with the broadening of the system of operation and production planning and academic at the enterprise. At the same time, the main goal of the ORP is the ensure a coordinated, complex, rhythmic course of the production of the product with the maximum fill and even eyes of all production revision, timely fulfillment of obligation, regation, the release of finishment product of the basic as the uniform and complete course of production is each product link as will achievement the minimum duration of the production course of the coding, reduce the volume in finishing product. The rapid development of information technology in recent years is also aimed at solving the problem. As a result, the current express price in this field a large number and the method of operative production planning and the management of the industrial enterprise have been development to date. The most found of the following regulation management document: manufacturer research planning, ARP, enterprise research planning, advanced planning shooting system, and manufacturer efficiency system. Currently considerable attenuation and pain ARP system when studying the automatic and enterprise management. There is concept, the basic is the automatic and automation and information on business process of salary planning, volume product, and finish financial planning, supply chain management, according task, etc. The advantages of ARP system include the implementation of process approach on industrial enterprise management with the basic international ISO standard and in fact determination the presentation of ARP system as a generally accepted enterprise practical of creative industrial enterprise management system. The mathematic application that distribute the decision-making logic knowledge based the constant evolution. In the work, they will consider how the element of the pattern of the mathematic theory, the category can be used, the automatic, the production process in enterprise. The paper show how they determine numerical equipment criteria for particular orders, set of fine element with connected diagram. Definition 1, definition 2, definition 3 are given. On slide 7, determination 3, determination 4, determination 6 are again. Slide 8, 9, and 2, 10 show the mathematic justification on the decision of the scientist task. 8, 9, 10. In definition of the theorem of give of the site 11. Let's consider of the more detailed concept on the production of finished product in the subsystem of ARP, mass ARP system, modern manufacturing enterprise. For example, for change production, the following option of determining the preliminary cost of the production are provided at zero cost, according to the planning cost, by direct cost. Conclusion. In this way, the according mechanic implemented in modern enterprise with a high degree the automatic of production process where incentive token is account the issues in implemented planning process and according of the cost of finished product. They use the proposite mathematical apparat in functional programming university, the development planning subsystem and cost formation or modern ARP system, math system, ARP system will allow the increase the indication of quality automatic and research planning process of modern production enterprise by minimizing the influence of expert of the operation of complete technical system. Thank you for your attention.
Thanks for your presentation. Dear participant, do you have any questions about the study? Okay, no questions. Thank you again. I wish you success. Thanks for your presentation, dear Laptiev Alexander. Yes, due to time problem, because she is from Indonesia, I would like to bring forward dear Anita Hidayeti's presentation, if you allow.
Okay, thank you, Chair. I will
Dear
share my
Anita Hidayeti, are you present? Are
okay,
you
we'll
ready?
share.
Are you
Yeah.
ready to present? Okay, you can start your presentation.
Okay. It is showing my presentation.
Okay, you have 10 minutes, please.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. In this session, on behalf of my colleagues, I will present our paper entitled Blockchain Application in the WIS Trading. This paper is a collaboration of the lecturers and a student at Polytechnic Negeri Jakarta, Indonesia. This is our team, Ian Rahmandana, me, and Iklima Hermes Ismail. All over the world, the problem of waste management is a significant concern because the environmental impact caused by poor waste management. Buying and selling waste is also an essential problem in waste management. Low transparency and accountability can cause problems. Blockchain allows transaction automatically without involving third parties and can verify certificates required in transaction. By providing public access to the data stored in smart contract, transparency in the waste management process can be guaranteed. Applying blockchain to waste buying and selling system has become an exciting research focus. Several previous papers have explored the use of blockchain in waste management in general. Gopalakristan states that blockchain can increase transparency and accountability in the waste management process and increase efficiency and security. Chantobelli et al. State that blockchain can increase efficiency in the recycling industry by reducing manual transactions and speeding up the process. Setiawan and Agus highlight that blockchain can increase efficiency in the waste management process by reducing manual transaction and speeding up the process. This research has in common with these three studies that it aims to increase transparency and accountability in waste management by applying blockchain technology. However, this research focuses more on buying and selling waste. The problem formulation in this research is applying blockchain to record waste buying and selling transaction. By adopting blockchain technology, the risk of waste management problem can be reduced, while the efficiency and security of the waste buying and selling process can be guaranteed. In addition, waste buying and selling transactions become more transparent and efficient by providing easy access for the public to find and view transaction history recorded on the blockchain. Companies can make a smarter decision in waste transaction, identify price trend, and plan better business strategies with detailed price information in graphical form. The application design is a crucial first step in developing an application system. This research uses the SDLC waterfall methodology. There are 5 stages. There are 4 stages: analyzing system requirement, system design, implementation, and testing. Next is a detailed explanation of each research stage. At this needs analysis stage, identification and collection of information necessary to understand user needs and system requirement to be developed are carried out. We did direct observation of the research object, namely PT Pituku Cordova International. The business model used facilitate the process of ordering waste from producer through request order. Producer send data on the type of waste, quantity, and delivery deadline to PT Pituku. Document study involves collecting data from documents related to risk management at PT Pituku Cordova, such as applicable regulation and risk management report. These are the functional and non-functional requirements. The system architecture is based on the needs analysis result in the form of system architecture design and supporting diagram. In Web3 architecture, there is no centralized database or centralized web server. There is no centralized database. Instead, blockchain can be leveraged to build application on decentralized state machine maintained by anonymous nodes on the internet. Main component in Web3 architecture are blockchain network, smart contract, Ethereum virtual machine, and relayer. The activity diagram provides a general overview of the process flow when users access with price grab data, view with categories, view with transaction, and search for with transaction. Implementation steps that can be taken follows. Choose BSJ as a blockchain platform because it's the most suitable blockchain platform for this case due to its high scalability, guarantee security, and low transaction cost. Building a smart contract, start with determining the solidity and defining a structure with several properties and an array to store transaction data. There is an event to store information related to recording and verifying transaction. Implement Open Zeppelin Defender by creating a relayer as a pool wallet. Relayer is used as a solution to allow the system to record this transaction without requiring direct participation from the user and without cash risk. The relay acts as an intermediary that carry out the function of storing transaction in smart contract. Coding Web3 system included stages from creating code for recording with transaction, retrieving with transaction data on the blockchain, and populating transaction history into table form. Set up credential starting from API key and API secret so that they can connect to Open Zeppelin Defender. Then enter the contract address developed to the BSG. The next step is to create a variable to hold the API of the smart contract that has been deployed. The next step is testing. The method used is testing system functionality and performance. Testing is carried out using the black box testing and UAT methods to ensure the system can function properly from the user's perspective. The black box testing involves the developer running the existing feature on the transaction system before testing with the user. In this test, there are 10 test scenarios using the required parameter. The black box testing method completed all test scenarios without error or failure. The test on PT Pituku Cordova International consists of 10 respondents. System usability scale SUS is an evaluation method that assesses whether an application is proper or not to use, both from functional and non-functional aspect. Users fill out the SUS questionnaire, which consists of 10 statement items using a Likert scale and a score of 1 until 5. From the result of processing the reliability and validity of the SUS, it can be said that the questionnaire has a relatively good level of reliability. Considering this condition, it can be concluded that the system is in the good category regarding objective rating assessment and is included in the acceptable range and NPS value percentage of 70%. Based on this evaluation, user believe the system offers positive usability value and can be used sustainably. Based on the research that has been carried out, it can be concluded that this research has succeeded in implementing blockchain in the system for recording with buying and selling transaction using Solidity. The system has a feature to view and search for with transaction history, to make with buying and selling transaction more transparent and easily accessibility to PT Pituku Cordova International. There is a with price graph so that it can easily track changes in with price occasionally. Testing the system using black box testing obtain 100% success, so it can be concluded that the system can function well. System testing using system usability scale indicates that the system is declared acceptable and is included in the good category. The suggestion for the future is to consider looking for an alternative blockchain network that offers lower fees compared to BSG. For example, by exploring network like Stellar, which provides cheaper transaction compared to BSG. Reviewing the security and privacy requirement in the West transaction system is necessary. Identify areas that can significantly benefit from implementing ZK proof, such as verifying transaction without disclosing actual transaction details. We also expand the WIS transaction system by integrating blockchain technology into the WIS supply chain. Blockchain implementation will provide high transparency and accountability in the WIS supply chain process. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thanks for your presentation. Alaikum salam. Dear participants, do you have any question about the study?
No question.
Okay. Thank you for your understanding this special situation. Dear Anas Hijab, dear Anas Hijab, are you online? Dear Anas Hijab. Okay. Dear Faisal Ahmed. Dear Faisal Ahmed. Okay. Dear İklima Ermiş İsmail.
Yes, Mr. Abu Bakr.
Okay, if you are ready, you can start your presentation while sharing your screen.
Okay, thank you. Please, I will share my present. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
You have 10 minutes, please.
Oh, okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Iklima Ermes Ismail. I represent my team, Muhammad Rafli Aditya Firmansyah and Anita Hidayati. We are from Department of Computer and Informatics Engineering. We are from Politeknik Negeri Jakarta, Indonesia. I will present our research, entitled Selection of Outsourced Security Guard Using Multi-Objective Optimization Ratio Analysis Method. Okay. In this presentation, I will divide for agenda. There are introduction, method, result, and discussion, and then conclusion. Issue regarding security have transformed to digital technology and the use of CCTV cameras, but technology cannot replace some things like security personnel or security guard. The use of security services in a company exists as outsourced staff, not a permanent employee, and also the demand for outsourced security guard continues to increase domestically and abroad. Especially in our country, Indonesia, and also in our neighbor country like Malaysia. It also encourages increasing public interest in the security guard profession that requires special skill and competencies, as well as legal education, and no longer only relies on the physical body, but also other aspects such as attitude, leadership, language, and others. The main problems faced by security guard service providers are recruitment and selection. because there is a high demand for security guard, more applicant, but the company should select and recruit manually. They should check the file and interview one by one of the applicant. The checking pace takes a long time while the company needs to increase the guard quickly. In addition, the personal interviewer's assessment of the security guard candidate is subjective in the assessment, and it also difficult to determine which candidate are under the company's criteria and specification. So, based on the problem that faced by the company, we suggest a solution that how to develop a decision support system for selecting the acceptance of the new outsourced security guard using MORA method. And especially we conducted the research in case of PT Purba Alter Service. So next we go to the method. To develop the system decision support system, we use 4 stage of decision making process. The first, intelligent. In this phase, we define the problem statement and objective of our research, and the next step was design. Here we define the alternatives and the criteria, and also the weight of each of the criteria. The next phase was choice. We make the best solution using a method, namely MORA, and then we implement the system. The MORA actually consists of 5 steps. The first, arrange the decision matrix, and then we conduct normalization, and then we make reference point and assess the value, and then we ranking the alternative orderly. So in this research, we get 19 criteria and weights, and every of the criteria we divided to 3 to 5 sub criteria, so we get 74 sub criteria, and in this case we use 14 alternatives that we get from PT Purba Alter. We get the data and process and by interview with HR division, and also observe the process and document that related to the decision making of the security guard. And we get 19 criteria. There are academic level, work experience, job knowledge, and so on. And every criteria have each weight of it, and every criteria divided to some sub criteria, 3 to 5 criteria to get the score. For example, academic level, we get the score for elementary school, middle school, high school, and so on. So in develop the system, we model a use case system. We get 3 roles that related to the system. There are admin, head of HR, and the applicant. In implementing MORA method, the first step we arrange the decision matrix because we have 40 alternative and 90 criteria. We rearrange decision matrix that consists of 19 column and 14 rows. And then we conducted normalization using this formula when where Rij is element of this of every alternative in each of criteria, that divided by root square of total R square in the same column. So we get the result like show in the slide. And the next step, reference score for criteria, that make sure where is the criteria is profit or cost. And then we get final score ascending from the 40 alternative. We get the best score is A1 with this score. So for testing the Mora method to make sure that it was applicable, we're comparing the data that we get from the SS that we develop with the past data that we get from HR division. Of the 40 alternative tests, 12 of security guard candidate appear on the DSS, appear the name on the DSS, and also appear in selection without the system in the real case that we use 4 years previous from 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022. So the percentage data that we get, that we obtain is about 45.7%. So the conclusion of this research was conducted to develop a DSS for the outsourced selection of security guard using Mora method, and it was successfully implemented a web-based system that developed with 19 criteria for selecting security guard. And of the 40 alternative named we have taste, 12 name of the person appear on the system as selected name. In the previous data, the system test results show that Mora method is quite effective with an accuracy rate 45.7%, and the system can support decision maker in deciding to select outsourced security personnel. Okay, thank you, Sir Abu Bakar. It is my presentation. That's all.
Thanks for your presentation. Dear participants, do you have any question about the study?
Thank you.
Okay, no question. Thank you again. I wish you success in your career.
Thank you.
Next paper belongs to dear Veselin Çobanov. Dear Veselin Çobanov,
Yes.
are you present?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Okay. You have 10 minutes, please. If you are ready, you can start your presentation.
Yes, thank you. Just a second. Okay. So the paper explores the growing dependence of the society on electricity and its pursuit of low carbon economy, which determines the need to explore and review opportunities to improve the security of expanding and changing electricity network. Okay. So, what are the challenges nowadays? The world is facing challenges related to the goals set for a low carbon economy, and solving the expanding range of constantly emerging new environmental problems, combined with growing production capacities of renewable energy sources, implies the use of innovative information and communication technologies, which are useful for making the necessary connections and managing the technological elements. Nowadays, in Europe, the inertia of electricity grid is decreasing due to a lot of renewable energy sources, while the electricity prices for different periods of time are increasing extremely. So the approach established in the electricity system to calculate unsupplied energy using traditional indicators is no longer sufficiently effective. At the same time, the innovative transition related to the transformation of the energy systems implies the use of new information and communication technologies, which are the integral part of both the renovation of the electricity grid and all new generating sources. Very useful are wide area monitoring, protection, and control systems, which are among the most developed, along with the phaser measurement units and complex data analysis. And these technologies allow a rapid assessment of the changing conditions in the energy system. Traditional methods that we have for monitoring and control to a limited number of devices located in electrical network are used by electrical system operator to maintain the frequency and reduce the voltage drop in electrical network. But this approach is undoubtedly workable and reliable, but it is applicable in electricity systems that have a traditional centralized structure of generation, transmission, and distribution. And as I mentioned, the increased capacity of renewable sources and increased number of users with potential to provide ancillary services, as well as large volume of data is constantly exchanged among the thousands of participants, which requires a new approach. The use of the standards 61850 allows to support various communication protocols such as Modbus and standard 608705104 contributes to its solution. These standards allows flexibility to different system architectures and secure the exchange between different devices in the network. When we talk about the complexity and resilience regulation, number 347/2013 requires electricity networks to adapt to challenges and risks posed by climate change and to the ongoing environmental and digital transition. Sustainability is also an objective and is related to prevention, reduction, or of depreciation and rapid recovery of the emergency system in the event of extreme events. The impact of ICT technologies at the heart of this energy transition, because they provide the necessary capabilities for real-time monitoring, control, and data management, but they also provoke the emergence of new vulnerabilities. These technologies are leading to advances in terms of control, monitoring, and management in the electricity grids. They are who provide the volume of data on the operation of the network, the condition of the equipment, and the climatic conditions under which the equipment is recommended to operate. Cybersecurity challenges are very important because when accelerated uptake of these new technologies, cybersecurity are emerging as a key component of the resilience and reliability of electrical grids. It is imperative to put in place the cybersecurity measures to protect the integrity and reliability of electricity networks. This is the main reason why standardized methodologies such as ISO 27005 and specific NIST 882 are still used, which are intended for use in industrial control systems. Sustainability is taken as an indicator that reflects the delicate balance of preventive and corrective measures. The biggest cyber attack of all time was in 2017 and affect the activities of leading global corporation as FedEx, for instance. The software that we used is well known for a lot of power outages, and to find solution to these problems, we can use control-based resilience solutions. They are essential in the search for resilience in cyber physical networks, which include a variety of preventive and corrective actions. When we use different data mining techniques, we can unrestricted uptake innovative technologies for data mining and improving the sustainability of energy systems. Effective data integration and use is at the heart of evidence-supported decision-making. The well-established infrastructure for data exchange allows, without difficulty, to transmit information between the operators of the different integrated systems. With the connected cyber-physical energy networks, it is important to achieve an optimal ratio to find the balance between preventive and corrective control. And the complexity of striking a balance between these two shows its importance and primary role in the protection of energy infrastructure. When we talk about preventive measures, that is important is that the tactic of using preventive approaches to improve the sustainability of energy is focusing on proactive practices that increase the level of stability and security of electricity system. At the same time, corrective measures, unlike the tactics of preventive actions, they are applied after disturbances or accidents that have already occurred. The corrective actions aim to promptly reduce the effects of the negative impact of interruptions and restore normal power supply. As a conclusion, I can say that the development of innovative information and communication technologies and their mass penetration in the energy sector are indicators that in coming years will be significant and a lot of changes will completely change the structure of network that we know today. The continuity of electricity supply is never of utmost importance, and the impact of information and communication technologies and renewables and the lack of uniform standards for cyber protection make this process even more challenging. If you have any questions.
Thanks for your presentation. Dear participant, do you have any question about the study? Okay, no questions. Thank you again. I wish you success.
Good evening.
Good evening. Last study belonged to dear Danushka Ranishinge.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready to present?
Yeah.
Okay. You can start your presentation if you want.
Okay. Thank you.
You have 10 minutes, please.
Okay, sure. So good day, everyone. So our research is smart system to optimize organic crop rotation using precision agriculture data. So we are finally undergraduates from Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. And I'll tell you what the crop rotation is about. So crop rotation is the basic fundamental of organic farming. We all know in organic farming, we don't use artificial fertilizers. So in organic farming, we use a method called crop rotation. So what this crop rotation means? Crop rotation means in organic farming, we don't repeatedly grow the same crop family again. So as you can see in this diagram, we just change the crop family. First in roots. In the second time, we grow the potato family. We are not growing the same crop family repeatedly. By doing that, the soil health will increase, pest and disease attacks will reduce, and we can obtain many more helpful things by rotating the crops. So what our problem? So this crop rotation thing is a very complex thing. So we need huge organic expert knowledge in order to rotate the crops. So farmers in Sri Lanka don't have the knowledge to rotate their crops. So they need organic experts knowledge when they need the crop rotation plan. So that's not a good thing. So we found out, do we have a software system to accommodate that? So actually we don't currently. So the problem is no existing software solutions utilize precision agriculture data. So what does this precision agriculture data means is when we create the crop rotation planning system, there are crop rotation management systems, but they don't use the precision agriculture data. What precision agriculture data? Soil health, climate data, and pest and disease attacks in that farm. So those three data are not considering when creating the crop rotation plan in current crop rotation management systems. So as I said, the crop rotation is very crucial for soil health, pest management, maximizing yields, and also current agricultural software lacks integrated crop rotation planning capabilities, and farmers manually collect and analyze, leading to suboptimal decisions and reduced their yields. So we have done the background study. We have found out that there are 4 crop rotation management systems available: Rota 4.1, Frugeflow, Farms, Modern Agro. So as you can see, our system capable of delivering these 4 organic farming. Only the Rota 4.1, we found out that it's capable for organic farming. And none of the systems we have found out that we can't apply to the Sri Lankan context. And also, none of the systems use real-time precision agriculture data. I mean, soil health, climate data, current pest and disease attacks, and also the previous ground crop. Those things are not considering in these systems. And also consider previous grown crops and pest disease attacks are also not considering in the current applications, but our system considered that. So this is the methodology, and this is our system overview. So as you can see, we have 4 components here. So beneficiary is the farmer. Farmer is the one who is going to benefit from our system. And as you can see, 4 components are here. The main component is the crop rotation plan calculating component. So it's the main component. And we have soil health, fertility component. So, and also weather and climate component, pest disease component. What does in the soil health and fertility component is? Soil health and fertility component fetch soil data using IoT device, and it will input the gathered data to the multi-objective optimization algorithm, and it returns the soil composition analytics to the farmer. And also it returns the soil composition data to our main component, that means our crop rotation calculating component. And we have another component, weather and climate component, that use also IoT devices to fetch the climate data, and it provides the climate analytics to the farmer, and also it returns the weather climate data to our main component. And also we have the last component of our system is the pest and disease component. When the farmer sees the farmer's land has the pest or disease attack, the farmer can capture image and they can input, and our machine, and it goes through and it considers the machine learning algorithm, and it gives an output whether which pest is in the farmer's land. And also it returns that data to our main component. And finally, by considering all the given data, this rule-based knowledge base is creating a crop rotation plan. So what the novelty in our research is that this rule-based knowledge base is not static, it's dynamic. The agri-knowledge experts can continually update the knowledge base. So our system, these are our user interfaces of our system. As you can see, we have mobile application and web application. This mobile application is going to be used by the farmer. And as you can see here, the farmer can identify the pest and diseases. Also, farmer can get the analytics on the soil data. Also, the farmer can get analysis on the weather data. And finally, after getting all that, farmer can create the crop rotation plan. So these are some UIs of our system. And also you can see in here, we can detect the pest by capturing image, it gives us the image. So the results are generating through a machine learning model in the base technology used is cloud computing. And this is our crop rotation plan UI also here. So if you go to the conclusion, our research introduced a smart system for organic crop rotation, leveraging IoT, machine learning, cloud computing to tackle challenges in organic farming. Also, a real-time soil health analytics component, climate-sensitive data processing component, and a cloud-based pest and disease identification model to help to create a crop rotation plan and also help to bridge between conventional and modern farming approaches, propelling the agricultural towards sustainability. So that's our research, and thank you.
Thanks for your presentation. Dear participants, do you have any question about the study? Okay, no questions. Thank you again. I wish you success, dear Danushka.
Thank you.
Dear Anas Hijab, are you online? Anas Hijab. Dear Faisal Ahmed, are you online? Dear Wan Lee, are you online? Dear Otto Ikome, are you online? Okay, no online. Dear participants, thanks for your attending and for your contribution. I wish all participants continued success. Yes, the session of the day is over. The last session of the day is over. I would like to end this session. Have a good day, good evening from Turkey. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Thank you.